Is Kyle Dutch. Major anticipation every time he steps in. One hit shy of breaking the single season hits record. And downstairs.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That one in the dirt. 2-2. And another ball. And it gets down. There's the record. The throw into second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. We have a new single season hit king. What a moment, and he is having a year for the ages.
We're witnessing incredible history right here. One of the greatest seasons of all time. The consistency it takes to maintain this level of success over the course of the year is almost hard to believe. Huge congrats to him on this amazing accomplishment.
Here's Trout. That's in there. 0-1. Man at second. Outside low. And that's ball one. That's to third. And it stays fair. Around third. The throw in. He's in safely at second. A run comes in on the play.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
Here's Riley Green. Right now third in the American League in RBIs. In the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. And the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Jose Aguila up now for the Tigers.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Batting average this month over 400.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Here comes Trout flying around third. He'll score easily. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner at first with 2 away. The batter now, Javier Baez. Looking to rebound from Wednesday's game where he was 0 for 5.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. Two outs and a foul ball. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Tigers 2 and the Orioles coming up. And we're back. Today's starting pitcher, Matt Manning.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. The wind of the pitch.
No.
Off the mark there. 2-0. It
No
affects the
strike.
game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes. That one ripped. And it's into the bleachers. Right here. A solo shot. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Lifted in the air, right field. Trout is there. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. One of the more high-powered lineups in the game right now. It's built to do damage, and they got some hitters that can punish the baseball, Chris.
So fun to watch these players take their at-bats. I mean, they're so disciplined. Don't give not just at-bats away, but really pitches away. Very aggressive, competitive in the zone, and when they connect, there's usually some loud noise to it. So we'll keep our ears open today.
On the ground at first, Torkelson. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get Bregman for the out.
The first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And that's down and away. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Orioles close the gap on the homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Baltimore. And now Gio Urshela. Means multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. The wind to the pitch. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Kicks and deals.
Ball.
That's hard hit on the line. Corrals it. And there's one down. And now, Andy Ibanez. 2 for 5 to finish out the series on Wednesday. That one ripped right center field. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
One down. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Way high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 3-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Back to the top of the lineup, Kyle Dutch digs in now. That one the other way, and a base hit right there. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So first and second with one gone. And next to hit for Detroit, Mike Trout. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around third. He'll score, and they lead by 3.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now here is Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And now the lefty swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Dutch, the runner at third. Trout at first. 2 out of the inning. Fought off foul. And ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Tigers 4 and the Orioles 1. Bottom of the inning, Anthony Santander at the plate.
The right fielder, Anthony.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one's in there. And the count 1-1. Just missed. In the dirt, and that's ball 3. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The kick, the 3-2. And that one hit to first, and it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles.
It's so easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Splits the plate, and that's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Double play ball to second. Ibanez. Off-balance feet. There's one.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That one missed. Manning. Not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Next offering is in for a strike.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates.
Runner on the go. Sliced down the right side. The Tigers leading by 3, bottom half of inning number 2. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the righty deals. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Batting the designated hitter,
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball, 1 strike.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a ball popped up.
Infield
And the
fly.
infield
Batter's
fly
out.
is called.
batting ninth, the second baseman, Jordan.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. Fouled off left side. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to third. Urshela. In plenty of time to first. And that is that. Orioles strand a couple. And they trail it 4-1. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Jose Aguila. Means back to work.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This 3rd inning is so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Kicks and fires. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
And a 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
The pitch. Fly ball down the line. Hayes sizing this one up. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Urshela in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Tigers are shut down there as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back now at Oriole Park as we go to the last of the third. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. The pitch. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So, man aboard. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. First pitch, not close. Fastball for a strike. Henderson at second with nobody out. Swung on, belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. He pulls into second as a run scores.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's Alex Bregman. And a strike on the outside edge.
0-1.
Up the middle, Baez. And they get Bregman for the out.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Mountcastle takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The run scores from third, and it's a one-run game.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Man at first with one gone, Anthony Santander the next to hit, and he's already singled in this game. First pitch just misses. Sliced hard but foul. Man at first, one away. That's towards center. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
Now center fielder,
Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1, he hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Little chopper rolls foul. Next offering is in for a strike. And the right-hander deals way outside, and a count 1-2. And that one hammered. That's back. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score and they tie it. It's 4-4.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat pack to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Man at second here with 2 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And now time is called as we'll get a visit to the mound. 2 relievers just got up to throw out there in the bullpen. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And the slider just misses. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Line drive, base hit right field. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Andrew Chafin taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now Ryan O'Hearn. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rogers brings it in for the third out. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. 3 innings complete. It's the Orioles 5 and the Tigers 4.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across.
And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Andy Ibanez. As the lefty gets to work. And that's outside. And it's 1-0.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins snags it. 1 down.
On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Foul ball there. Hard hit left side. Gets the catcher by a step.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
So the lineup flips over. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Kyle Dutch. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Bounce to the right. Mountcastle. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it 5-4.
Got that photo packed to the brim, burning rubber, and she's screaming down I-29.
And we're back. John Giambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jordan Westburg. The pitch. Started after it, appeal to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. The pitch.
No, that's a ball.
That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. Now he'll turn for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel.
Next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. That one called a strike. 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
Westberg stands at second with no outs. High fly ball out to left field. Green settles under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. 1 for 2. And a strike. Line drive base hit. Around third. He scores, and it's 6-4.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And now it's Alex Bregman.
That's
Just missed. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-0. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. And he deals. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side. But that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. Gets to it with a slide. Throw to first, and they get the out. Well, they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 6-4 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Trout. The line to kick the pitch. That one fouled off. Trout, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Ball. Outside. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And a pitch. This one in the air, center field. Moving under this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
One down, base is empty. Slapped foul. The The lefty fires. This one in the air right field. Santander in pursuit. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. That's off the mark. Ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. That one drifts inside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And another ball. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Fastball for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Slice to right. And that is that. Down in order go the Tigers. And the score remains 6-4. We head to the bottom of the 5th and into the box for Baltimore. Anthony Santander. New pitcher on here. Paul Cobra. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. That's in there. And that is strike 1. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Next offering is down low. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
The wind and the pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 3-2. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boog, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Hayes stands in now and watches strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good
runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
O'Hearn in the box again, takes a strike. Out to short. Baez slings to first, and that is the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Orioles 6 and the Tigers 4. All set for the top of the 6th, and now it's going to be Jose Aguilar. Means back to work. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Wastes no time there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now it's Javier Baez. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. Step off throw to first, and he just got his hand in there.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Brian Baker appears to be getting loose. Cologne, a left-hander, also throwing. Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. And it's safe. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Here's Gio Urshela. He's been a great free agent sign. Pitches in the dirt, 1-0. Kicks and deals.
One ball.
Aguila over at second, one down. And another ball.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
And it's ball four. He missed down low.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get.
Tyler Wells gets the ball now.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Kerry Carpenter.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
One.
In the dirt. Runners stay where they are. That's ball one. Two on, one out. On a line. Makes the grab. Here's the throw. So first and second with two outs. And up next for Detroit, Jake Rogers.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, you're in game one of this 3-game set. And now it's even up. Hit hard, that gets through. Aguila rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And now they trail by 1. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now, Kyle Dutch.
Ball.
That's inside.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one clips the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Yeah, that skips in the dirt.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
2 on, 2 outs. And fouled off. That one out to right. Santander drifts towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's tightened up a bit at 6. Now into the ball game on defense, Zach McKinstry. He'll play second. Well, 1-run game, and into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And a big swing and a miss.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. That one ripped, but foul. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. And that's too high. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Froze him with the heater at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. Down the number 2 hitter, Adley Rutschman. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
That's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
2 outs, runner at first. Down the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for the Orioles as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brian Baker.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the pitch. Trout in the box now. Takes strike one.
0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Line to right, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
If we were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Runner takes off. Bounce to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
That's the ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Just missed. Up the middle. Nice stop. Fired to second, and a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Tied at 6. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Jose Aguila. That clips the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hayes ranging after it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish to this one. Midway in inning number 7. Set for the last half of the 7th. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. The right-hander back to work. That one in triple digits.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One away. Big time out leading off the home seven. Now at the plate, Anthony Santander. 1 for 3.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Got him. 2 out. So up next, Cedric Mullins. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Out towards right center field. Dutch sizing this one up. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Wow, wow, child, fighting before she hit the block. Body grown, spoke grown, and it's never out of stock. Can you match it? Never met her match.
So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Tied at 6. Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a pitch. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1. At the belt and fires. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-2.
Collect on the curveball, struck him out.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
Giorgella steps in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Righty delivers. Swings through that one for strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Cionel Perez, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Colon also throwing. And he grounds one to the right side. Whips it to Mountcastle. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at-bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's the second baseman, Zach McKinstry, taking his first at-bat of the game after entering on defense. Kimbrell, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Line drive, makes the catch, inning over. Tigers are shut down there, so we're still tied at 6. Back now at Oriole Park. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off. So they turn things over to the righty, Jason Foley.
Now, definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And that one ripped to left, down the line, and it's foul. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the righty deals. Got him swinging. And that's the first out. Ryan O'Hearn now at the plate. Just missed.
1-0.
And a swing and a line drive into right field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 away. So 2 down now. And here is Jordan Westburg. And that one wrapped foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Out to short, sneaks through, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered here in this one. And the slider just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That misses, and the count is 2-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And another ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throw on to Torkelson. That's the inning. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the 9th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Kimbrel back to work. There's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And the next pitch is way outside. Goes down looking.
I wouldn't know personally unless you're going to consider my little league exploits, but it's got to feel good to break off a curveball like that and completely lock a hitter up, especially on the front door. Listen, I've been on the receiving side of that. It's not a good feeling, but that's really good pitching right there.
Dutch forced to get out of the way of the first pitch. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a count 1-2.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
And that's in the dirt. And now 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
Here's Mike Trout. Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second. Save. See, the best way to catch this player might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch her, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those guys.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the ninth. Next offering is in for a strike. Runner edges away at second. Runner goes again. On the ground. Now he launches a throw over his head.
No, this has been a good, tight game so far, but now that error looms pretty large. I got to think that's going to weigh on him for a little while, unless somehow they can come back and win this thing.
Danny Coulomb takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One out. Runner. At second. And next to him for Detroit, Riley Green. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
No balls. One strike. One.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now back the first baseman,
Spencer Torkelson getting ready to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
That's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
No ball.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That one misses. It's a ball and two strikes. Two outs. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. No hits, but an error to walk lead to a run. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Tigers 7 and the Orioles 6. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Alex Lang.
And a chance at a super rare milestone for him right here. 60 saves, without a doubt in my mind. He's the best closer in the sport right now.
Well, one-run game. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. The pitch. Line drive. And this one could be extra bases. and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
With the tying run in scoring position in the bottom of the ninth, now it's Alex Bregman. 0 for 4 with 3 groundouts and a strikeout. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Zips it to first. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
With the tying run at second, winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Bounce to third. Urshela throws to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Orioles down to their final out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. First pitch misses.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
That misses. Ball 2. Squirts away a little bit. And now a wide throw to third. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
Mullins in the box now, takes strike 1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
This could end it.
1-2.
In the dirt, blocked. Save, he beats it. Huge wild pitch there. Winning run is in scoring position. The winning run on second base. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
That was an incredible moment, Boog. 60 saves on the year is so special, and we know we won't forget this moment for a long time. He's been lights out all season.
Best to lay his head round here and no, I'm not the heir pair to whoever. They never could outfit us. Fitters try to think fast, but never could outwit us. The only thing that they could ever do is outfit us. When clothes fit strange, I'm playing Rick James. You see us? Come on, we make them want to say it again. Yeah, we make them want to say it again. Beats from Mr. Doubtfit. Fresh jeans, fresh clothes, and outfit. Let me hear it.